always landing on my feet. In the nick of time and by the skin of my teeth. I ain't gonna stress, cause worse ain't happened yet. Something's watching over me like sweet serendipity. What will be, will be.
Hey you guys, so I got a question from a beautiful soul, and they asked me what supplements and probiotics, if I take them, do I take. So I've done videos on this and I've talked about it, but I wanted to do just an updated, video where I just solely talk about this. So we're just gonna get right into it. The first supplement that I take that is not made out of food, because let me just preface this by saying that if I was gonna take a supplement, I would much rather go towards, like a green formula, which is a supplement in my opinion, because that is just ground up dehydrated plant food. The man-made synthetic supplements is something that I'm not going to take 50 of, But I do think that B12 is important. There's all kinds of opinions on this, but the underlying consensus is that everyone needs a B12 supplement. I don't care if you're a vegan or not. B12 is something that it's very easy to become deficient in, and if we were living in a perfect world, our body would produce B12, which is actually just a bacteria, but we're so sterilized and everything's so backwards that sometimes we just need a little supplement. So this is the Jarrow Formulas methylcobalamin B12. You guys probably know this, that methylcobalamin is what you want. You can also buy phenylcobalamin, but it's just not as easily absorbed. There's different opinions on this, but I just like methylcobalamin. This is a sublingual supplement, meaning you just put it under your tongue and it dissolves. I really enjoy this. I take one of these every day. This is a 500 microgram, and this is the cherry formula. So there's different types of B12 supplements. Some of them have milk in them. You got to be really careful that they're vegan, and some of them just have a lot of unnecessary fillers, but the Jarrow is the one that I found that has the least issues with that. And yeah, so the next supplement I take this a couple, honestly lately it's probably been like once a week. And this is just kelp, which I take because kelp is a really, really concentrated source of iodine, which is actually pronounced iodine, but I will say iodine because that's what everyone is used to. But I have a bunch of videos where I talk about iodine, and I think that iodine is one of the most important minerals that we have to have in our body for proper function. Now, people often associate iodine with thyroid health, which yes, you do need it, but almost every function of the body, especially the breasts, really, really require iodine. That's why if women, you have sore breasts during that time of the month or anything like that, it's probably because you're iodine deficient. Now also, I'm obviously not pregnant and I'm not having kids for quite a while, but if I were, I would be on the iodine game like it wasn't a thing. I would be getting a blood test before I got pregnant to make sure I wasn't deficient in iodine, because being deficient in iodine creates a IQ in the baby that is significantly lower than it would be if the mother was sufficient in iodine. So kelp, seaweeds, nori, dulse, all of these things that are loaded with iodine, I think that are very important. And you don't want to take too much of this because then it can mess with your body. It's not really something you want to overdose on. But like once or twice a week, I just think that it's an important supplement into anyone's diet, but specifically a vegan or a raw vegan, because, we're not eating the things that are typically loaded with iodine like fish, but thank God, because fish is one of the most polluted things that you can eat, and they are literally like filters of the ocean. If we know anything about the ocean, it's disgusting. So you could also say the same thing about seaweed, but you can find brands that are higher quality in terms of that too. But anyway, I could talk for hours, but kelp is really important. Now also things like Dr. Morse's Superfood Blend, that has kelp in it. So there's different ways that you can get this into your body, but any way we can, we need to do that. So let's talk about probiotics. Now I took this morning, but this is not something I take regularly, although I should. This is just the LifeBiotic Pyridine powdered probiotic. You guys have probably heard of Pyridine if you've heard of Dan McDonald, because he's totally on board with it. And there's different schools of thought on probiotics and digestive enzymes. I've actually never eaten digestive enzymes unless they were in a green powder, but I'm on board with it. And you want to know why? Because I know for me, I have done a lot of damage to my body growing up, and just in terms of genetic weaknesses and what my mom ate. when she was pregnant with me, blah, blah, blah. So I am fully aware of the damage that has been done, like Dan says, to the microbiome, right? So I've taken a lot of antibiotics. I've eaten fast food, horrific foods my whole life, up until age 20 or 21. So ingesting some probiotics is only going to help me, in my opinion. Now, the next time I order some of this, I'm going to order some digestive enzymes. I'm going to try them out because I just don't see any harm in it. Now, some people might say, well, is your body going to get addicted to that to where you can't even function if you're not taking these things? I don't think so, but that's why I'm not going to take them every day, 3 times a day. I mean, it's just kind of like every once in a while thing, but like I said, it's a supplement. So you're supplementing what you're already doing. And I just think that it's beneficial. I think that health starts in the colon and it ends in the colon. So if you don't have a lot of flourishing good bacteria and you don't have digestive enzymes that are just helping you break down the food that you're eating, because not all of us have good food combinations. Not all of us have, 100% raw vegan, high fruit, dancing on the clouds diet. So bringing in some of these tools that can help us is just helpful, So that's pretty much all the supplements I take. Now, I will have a green powder every once in a while. I am searching for one that I really like that tastes good. I'm not normally someone that really cares about taste all that much, but I tried a green powder called Raw Reserve and it really tasted disgusting. I mean, I couldn't even eat it, and I will eat just about anything if it's good for me. So I think I might just try spirulina or something like that, but let me know what your favorite green powder is, and I really would like it to be organic and just high quality, because I have seen green powders that are just full of fillers and they're not really high quality, but I'm on the high quality game. And I actually do like the Marcus Rothkranz green formula, but yeah, I probably just need to get that one because I remember that one was really good. I bought that like a year and a half ago or something like that. But anyway, these are the supplements I take, and I love them very much. So thank you guys so much for watching. Always comment down below if you have questions for me, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.